Hello everyone! This is Running on Empty Food Review. Well, hello ladies, gentlemen, and everyone watching. Welcome one and all to this newest edition of the Running on Empty Food Review series. I'm your host, the Report of the Week. Always a pleasure to be here. Arby's is back at it again with the new releases, and this time it is a special movie-themed meal that they have out for a limited time. Arby's has teamed up with the Good Burger 2 movie, and they're releasing the special Good Burger 2 meal in order to promote the release of this new film. And again, this is the latest limited time promotion from Arby's. So what I'll be doing in today's review is I'll just assess the meal in its entirety, of course break it down by component, just see if the meal itself is any good or not, if it is worth the price, and what's so special about it, so stay tuned for that. Now, it makes sense, and this is the one time where I will admit I was not lost at the name whatsoever. I was worried at first that this was going to be a fish sandwich or something, but as a matter of fact, it's not. And the name does make sense, that this is a burger in order to promote the Good Burger 2 movie. It actually comes, as a matter of fact, with their Deluxe Wagyu Steakhouse Burger. It also comes with a medium French fries, and it comes with a Strawberry Milkshake. The meal itself is available, and the price fluctuates. I've seen it listed anywhere from $13 to $15 for the meal. In my case, it was $13.50. And again, what it comes with is the medium strawberry shake, medium fries, and the Deluxe Wagyu Steakhouse Burger. It is one of their also limited time burger offerings. It has a blend of apparently 51% Wagyu and 49% ground beef. It also has American cheese, lettuce, tomato, pickles, onions, and of course, special sauce. So, with that mentioned, again, the price can fluctuate anywhere between $13 and $15 for the meal deal. I'll show you the components up close, and then I'll just try them all out. There isn't much in the way of branding. There is no special bag, nor is there really much special packaging. You can see these are just your regular fries. Right there. The milkshake. Now, I don't know how well you could really see, but it does. It might be a little bleached out, but there is a little bit of a pink hue to it. And the one thing that has a little bit of special branding, not much granted, but just a tiny bit, is this. The burger wrapping. So they went all out. We're paying a premium for a sticker. And it says, the Good Burger 2 Meal. New movie streaming November 22nd, exclusively on Paramount+. And the meal is only at Arby's. The Nickelodeon Good Burger 2 Meal. Once again, you could save that sticker. You could kind of peel it off. I might actually wind up, in celebration, peeling it off, and I might put it on my lapel, and I'm going to savor it, you know? I'm just going to, I'll peel it off again, and then I'll put it on a different lapel the next day, and then the next, and the next. There you have it, the exclusive branding. All right, let's see. Let's try to open this up. We mustn't harm the sticker. There we go. Okay. Ah, yes, there's the burger. With the special sauce, right? That's what we want to see. Special sauce engulfing the burger. Wow. Almost looks like there's more special sauce than there is beef. That's just the angle. You know, their burgers are generally good for the most part. Although the last one I had, or the last one I reviewed, that is, there was something about it. The last beef burger, I should say. I tried out one of theirs that was the elk meat burger, and whatever else was in it, I forget. That one was okay. Anyway, looks like a little bit of a messier burger. Again, very heavy on the sauce, so I'm sure I'll be able to taste plenty of that. And then, just taking a look here, lettuce is on the stringier side. Tomato. And again, the beef patty is actually a little difficult to discern. I think mostly because the cheese is melted over it, and again, it's covered in the sauce, but you could obviously see that it is there. And there's a little bit of onion mixed in as well, which I can definitely taste, or not taste, I can definitely smell. Very potent at that. What I think I'm going to do, actually, because I don't know if I've done this before, I'm going to pause the camera, just tidy this up a little bit, but most importantly, I'm going to cut it in half. And that way we'll be able to get a real good cross-section of the beef and then try it out, because I want to get a better look at it myself, and I think that'll be a good way to go about that. So, stay tuned, I will be right back. And there you have it. This is the view I was really hoping for. Now you can really see that cross-section of the beef. It does look like a complete burger, maybe a little messy, but still complete. I will give them that. So, what I'm going to do next, I'm just going to try it out. Just try it out, see how it tastes, see how good it is, and I'll sample the fries and the drink. And in the end, I will give the meal a rating as a meal, not just by the component, but just how is the good burger to meal. With that said, let's try out the burger. It's going in. I'm pretty sure I've reviewed either this exact burger or one that's very similar to this. I know for a fact I've tried, I believe, this sauce. And so as a result, I'm not going to go on too much about this. I would encourage you strongly to check out my previous reviews for the Wagyu burgers from Arby's, as I've tried out several, and you'll find a lot of time dedicated to them. I am pleased to say this. In regards to the burger that it is included with the Good Burger 2 meal, the Deluxe Wagyu Burger, it is a messy burger, don't get me wrong, and I'm sure you could see that as I was eating it. Of course, I have my manner upon which I just nibble away at it, that's just what I do. And nonetheless, you obviously noticed as you were watching me do that, how the sauce was just dripping out continually onto the little wrapping here. And likewise, there are, on the bottom bun, many of these stringy onions that are very potent as far as the flavor is concerned. But likewise, I'll take the bite, I'll kind of pull, and the onion will just kind of all come out. Hence, perhaps some of the more awkward bites in my case, because, then all of a sudden the whole onion will just go in my mouth, etc. But I'll say this, despite any sort of messiness that may exist as far as consuming this burger is concerned, the quality of it, barring any of that, like I said, this might not be the item to really eat in your car or on the go, or if you want to be really, really careful. It could again be a little messy considering all the sauce and everything. But despite my complaints, the last time I had this burger, this is far more reminiscent of the first time I tried one of the Wagyu burgers from Arby's, and I am a fan of it. The beef, again, you're not really going to be able to discern that it's Wagyu. We obviously know that this is Arby's that we're talking about. It's a fast food burger, and we have to understand that, of course. So do not go in here expecting some sort of gourmet restaurant quality burger. But I will say this, compared to some of the burgers these days that you get from some establishments, definitely tastes good and better than, again, many of what you would get at this point in time, where you could see that there is a good amount of beef, it's tender, it's juicy, flavorful, it seems to me anyway of good quality, and it is cooked nicely as well. It's not dry. This certainly is not a dry burger, I will tell you that right off the bat, insofar as both the meat as well as all of the sauce, obviously. And it just tastes good. A little bit of seasoning on it as well. Looks like a little bit of just a salt, pepper seasoning thereon. A little touch of, again, some saltiness to it as well. But it's balanced out nicely by the sauce, I should add, which it's not... The thing about the sauce here, it has a flavor of its own, essentially. It's not quite, not quite analogous to McDonald's Big Mac sauce, but it is sort of similar to that in a way. Again, not exactly. Don't expect it to taste precisely like that. But it just has that little sort of tangy bite to it that I do notice. And I think I've seen many establishments do this as well. They try to do a sauce sort of similar to it, not exactly, but sort of like it. I remember Burger King did something like that as well. Arby's is doing that. There was even Papa John's years ago that actually made a burger pizza and tried to do a similar sauce just like this. It's a very common blend that I see. That it hits the right notes, though. I will give them that. Hits the right notes. And given that there is so much sauce, though, I was worried that it was going to be overwhelming and that was going to be the only thing that I was going to be able to taste. But I am pleased to say that despite the amount of the sauce, the potency thereof is just right, to the extent that, again, the flavor of its own upon which it casts forth works very nicely with the burger and all the other ingredients, but likewise, it still holds its own, but it's not overwhelming. It just works nicely. They obviously put some thought into that sauce, and it's a very nice accompaniment. As far as the lettuce and the tomato are concerned, the tomato is pretty fresh. The onions are fresh. They're pretty potent, and you're really going to notice them, where, especially with the stringiness of them, but they don't overdo it. The cheese I can't really taste all too much. That's the thing. This isn't the cheesiest burger in the world. And the lettuce I wish was of slightly higher quality, but all things considered, I'm still happy with the burger. And I would strongly recommend you all check out my previous reviews that I've done for the Wagyu burgers from Arby's. The last one I tried, again, I hated it, but this one is better. Messy, but much better. So that's good to see. Try out a fry real quick. These are just your standard crinkle cut fries. Right there. Fries are always a little difficult to focus on, but see, it has a little bit of a salt pepper seasoning to it. And I'll try this out real quick. standard as far as fries go, has a little bit of a crisp to it, a little bit of a salty seasoning as well. I'd say they're good for the dipping, and I could see those working nicely with like a barbecue sauce. And the strawberry milkshake, let's try that out. It's smooth, goes down real smooth. I will say that the strawberry taste, as far as the strawberry milkshake is concerned, it's very sweet. And what it reminds me of, I'm sure for obvious reasons, you have all sorts of different types of strawberry flavor, mind you, and different approaches to go about it. This tastes more on the synthetic sort of line as far as strawberry is concerned, in that if you've ever had strawberry flavored milk, and you know that sort of strawberry flavor that it has, where it's not necessarily natural, it's like a very sweet, very synthetic, not necessarily in a bad way, it's just a certain very discernible flavor. That's what this has. Where again, it's more of like that strawberry flavored milk that I'm just drinking with, a little bit of whipped cream mixed in there, as opposed to like strawberry ice cream, so to speak. It's just on the more synthetic side. It's still fine for what it is. It doesn't bother me at all. But I'm just saying, for some, that's probably going to be a bit of an acquired taste. And I just wanted to throw that out there. I don't think everyone's going to be a fan of it. I think it's fine for what it is. I just don't think everyone's going to love this thing. I just wanted to get that information out there, just so you know. But I would say, as far as the quality of the ingredients are concerned, the burger quality is good. Fries are basic, and I would say the milkshake is basic as well. As far as a meal, the quality, again, it's standard. Doesn't bother me any. This to me, of course, seems more like a regular just burger meal. Now, granted, I would presume the premise of the movie being promoted has something to do with burgers, so I'll give credit where credit is due there. Maybe I wish that they could just do a little bit more as far as branding is concerned. I mean, a sticker, is that all that they could really do? It just would have been nice if they could have had even a special thing for the fries and the drink, and a special a little box for the burger or something. I mean, a sticker, it's not much, but it's more than some places have done at this point. And the price, again, $13.50. Even that is a little steep still. And $15, you'd say, what for? Am I paying the extra just for that sticker? So the price is a bit steep compared to what I would like to see it at. But again, at least the meal subject is topical, and the quality thereof, especially the burger, is good. So factoring all that in, I'm going to be giving the Arby's Good Burger 2 meal. I'm going to give this a 7.2 out of 10. But maybe I wish that they just did a little more as far as the creativity is involved, but the quality is good enough for me. And that's all that I have for you. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I'm your host, The Report of the Week.